It's been a couple, almost 3 weeks since I last posted on YouTube, and part of that is because I've been working, doing a bunch of stuff, but the other part of it is because I've been absolutely positively butthurt. As many of you may know, YouTube changed its YouTube partner policy, and I was monetized for 2 whole days before I got the note that I was demonetized and I didn't have enough viewing hours or 1,000 followers. I mean, I'm a tenth of that. So anyway, I actually got butthurt about it, and I spent a couple of days wallowing in my sorrow, trying to drown that sorrow, but I got back on the horse and I decided fuck that and fuck them. That me not being monetized, I'm not doing these videos to make money. I'm not doing it for anything other than as an outlet for what I do, and just to share that, basically. So I've decided that monetization is a great goal. You know, it gives me something to reach for, but it's not the end all be all. So what I'm going to do as I progress toward that goal is I'm going to be a better video maker. I'm going to figure out lighting and work on my sound and just be better at what I do, better content, more people, more things, you know, bigger, better, faster, more, that sort of thing. So I'm going to take this time to be a better me, and to be a better YouTuber, and to be a better filmmaker, video maker, better maker in general. That's not to say that I've been sitting on my laurels and just drinking by myself in the dark, sniffling at night. I mean, I've been really fucking busy. Snowboarding, took a couple road trips. It's been a phenomenal winter here on the West Coast. I actually went to Colorado to see some old dear friends and spent a couple days boarding with them and had just a great trip. Little wood turning. I had a setback on my lathe. I was actually doing a project, a really special project for somebody, and I couldn't do it. I don't want to go into it here, but it was beyond my capability, and I've been wood turning a long time, and I don't know if it was the emotional part wrapped up into it. I don't know if I was so worried about screwing it up. I don't know, but I had 3 failures, 2 really expensive failures, and one that was just scrap. But I set the lathe down, and I haven't touched it for over a month. So I used this time to get back on the lathe and think about picking that project back up, and then doing some other projects that I wanted to do. In addition to that, my day job, I'm an engineer. I make pretty pictures of airplanes and airplane parts, and at work and at home. And one thing that I've really delved back into is designing for me. Designing in 3D, doing the little things that I need done. GoPro mounts, organizers, a little organizer for my compact flash cards, which I have 30 of them, sort of thing. And not only designing, but also engaging my 3D printer that's just been collecting dust, that I every now and then will print a wedge or some piece, but actually using it, and using it a lot over the last probably 2 weeks. And then last weekend I actually pulled a media pass to go to the Seattle Boat Show, and I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. Great time. I really got some in-depth information, met some really amazing people, some guys that really shared, saw some beautiful boats, a few boats that I couldn't ever imagine owning, not just because of the price, but if I owned a boat that cost $500,000 and somebody tried to step onto it with their shoes, there would be a murder, and I wouldn't get to play with the boat anymore. So yeah, the Seattle Boat Show was really cool. Again, another video on that. Of the 100 people I met, 98 of them were awesome. Only 2 douchebags. I'll cover it, but really good show. And then to cap off the time my Jeep came home. Yes, my 1986 CJ7, after 12 weeks in the body shop and 4 tries to come home. Actually, I'm done. It's not 100%. There's a few dents, dings, things that I wish weren't there or were done differently, but it's home. I'm going to work on it. There's a bunch of projects around the Jeep. There's a new front bumper, the winch bumper. There's putting it back together. There's putting the new stuff on it. Blah, 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 blah. So that'll be a whole other series of videos. There we go. All right. Thanks much. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe. That would be really helpful. If you like what I do, if you think you might like what I do, I really would appreciate it. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye. So there she is. The Jeep is home with a fresh coat of paint that is mostly sort of okay-ish. We'll go with okay-ish. Not as happy as say I could be, but you know, what do you do? So yeah, I can tell you the hood and the fenders look great. Front grille looks pretty good. The back tailgate, but yeah, overall it'll do. Take the monsters downstairs.
Yep. Come on, monsters.